Hello, wanted to reply to this comment on my channel. Thank you so very much once again for entrusting in me to ask me questions. So you say, I'm just reading your comments. It says, I have my North Carolina notary license and I've had it for 3 years and I have notarized under 10 documents, for which is fine. It says, it's my fault though. I didn't market myself out like I should have. It's okay. It's okay. Give yourself grace. That's the number one thing in business. You have to give yourself grace and don't compare yourself to other people, okay? You say, could you give me some tips on how to start as a signing agent? For one, are you sure you want to become a signing agent? Do you know what that entails? A loan closing agent deals with real estate transaction, meaning that it's when someone buys a home, sells a homes, refinance the homes, pull home equity line of credit, all those type of things. It deals with real estate. So that's what a signing agent is. With being a signing agent, they require for you to have a lot more skill set than just typical notary, but you do have to be a notary first, okay? So that's the answer, first response I would give you, first advice I would give you, to make sure you understand what is a loan signing agent, right? Or signing agent. Because a lot of people put this out there, they don't tell people exactly what it does, because they go from being a signing agent to doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and then you still sometimes don't get the gist of what a signing agent is. So a signing agent deals with a lot of real estate closings, okay? And a lot of paperwork, unless you live, well, you're in North Carolina, you said, so let's keep it simple, okay? First, decide if that's what you want to be. That's what you want to do. It says, I could never get anyone to give real advice. It's a lot of gatekeepers out there. I understand what you're saying, because I kind of sort of felt that way. But like I said, when I first got started back in the day, I had Miss Carol Ray. She's no longer with us. But that's who I got my training from and my all my questions answered, and I mean all of them. Although she wasn't in the state that I was in at the time, anytime I needed some assistance, anytime I needed guidance, her and her daughter. I know she had multiple children, but I know it's one particular daughter, maybe both of them, but I know it was one particular daughter who was just as helpful. I do sometimes leave her out of the mix, and I do apologize. But anytime I had a question, if Miss Carol Ray was not available, her daughter would get on the phone with me and help me. Sometimes she would text me, the daughter, but Miss Carol Ray would get on the phone. So, like I said, I will start there. You already on the right track of becoming a notary public. Have you done any general notary work? Because you have to understand what you're notarizing. Loan signing agent training, I will go with the NNA, National Notary Association, to get the loan signing training, the insurance. Um, because you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money in insurance. You don't want to get a 6 month plan and you decide this ain't what you want to do. Do month by month. This is just my opinion. It's just, this just for entertainment purposes. Don't try to come at me crazy. I'm not saying you will, but some people will, not just you, will find my video and be like, oh, she said this and she said that, but this, people like to twist your words and try to go off word for word what you say, other than just jumping out there and trying to, take it a little bit by little bit, slowly but surely. So that's what I'm saying about becoming a signing agent. If you're wanting any more questions, if you have any more questions, please reach out to me. I have no problems answering them. But yeah, just figure out if this is really what you want to do, because before you start investing, is real estate, mobile notary. They need a notary who's trained or qualified to do real estate closings to travel to people's homes. You're not going to always be into realtors or the attorney's office. You will have to travel. Like, take for example, yesterday I had a closing originally. When I accepted it, it was scheduled for maybe, I say, 4 o'clock. Well, the borrowers text me and asked and told me they was out of town. They was coming from the mountains. They worked on the relief efforts up there, so they was coming down the mountains. They had some issues with trying to rescue, relieve, provide relief help for the people who were suffering from the hurricane up in the mountains. So they were saying they was gonna be running a little late. Could we push it back to a few hours later that day? As a mobile notary having a business, you want to make yourself accessible. It's all about being available. The more you're available, the more money you make. Okay. So they said, could I push it back? So I ended up doing it later in the evening, much later in the evening. Think about that. I could have said no. We said this, and I agreed to this time, and this is the time I'm gonna do it. And you going to no, because I knew these people need this transaction closed, right? So think about that, and don't forget, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I hope this helps.